Welcome to Australia, my friends. Woohoo! So the board said they were going to pay for a hotel room, so I thought I'd get a beautiful hotel, because luckily I bumped into a local Australian, and he said that Sydney was just a bit of a coast drive down from Brisbane. You know, it's not far down the coast road, all good. So, or up the coast road, all good. So I thought I'd book myself a nice hotel while I'm sort of house hunting. And it wasn't until later that I found out a short drive in Australia is 9.5 hours. So, funny fuckers. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to Down Under. G'day, if you will. I'm learning the language already. This is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? So, just to catch you up on what happened in between the last jobs. So, we went for the Fluminense job, and, you know, you saw me have the interview, right? I'm not going mad, because you saw me have the interview, and then I waited about 3 weeks, a month in game. There was no other jobs coming up, and then they invited me for an interview and asked me the exact same questions. It's like the board guy, whatever his name was, completely forgot the last bit happened. So that was interesting, and then they went for somebody else. So I sat around for a few months. We're up to April now, so I think we left about Christmas. I don't even know. And there was no jobs coming up. There was no Chinese jobs coming up. You know, everybody's at various different stages of the season, so sometimes they're not going to be jobs available. And we were looking around, and then boom, 2 Australian jobs come up. One was obviously Brisbane Roar. The other was, oh Jesus. Why are the filters reset? And the other one was Adelaide United. But, you know, I'd heard of Brisbane Roar, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. And here we are. I said I wanted to manage in Australia. I don't think I'm going to be here long, because I think it will infuriate and madden me to the point where I just rage quit and leave to go somewhere else. So this could be a couple of months. It could be a year or so. It's not a long-term thing. It's going to try. I have no idea about the team. I didn't even look. It's probably a mistake. I don't know what part of the season we're in. I had a look on the home screen, and we've played 25 games. That doesn't... I don't know how many games there is. 18, 27, 36? If we play each other 4 times? Who knows, my friends? It could be the end of the season. Let's have a look at the schedule. Yes, the end of the season. Of course it is. Makes complete sense. We've got 1 game left. No, 2 games left? No, hang on. The A-League. We've got 2 games left of the season, meaning we would have played 27 games. See, already that's confusing. Oh, shit, we got the AFC Champions League. We're still in that. That's their Champions League, isn't it? That region. Asian. Is it the Asian Football Champions League? AFC. It's got to be Asian, isn't it? Go with it, my friends. So we're still in that, which is good. We've been knocked out of the FFA Cup. Stutter. Good. The dynamics is good. I only got a little bit of managerial support, despite, you know, it being a minor step down. The reason being, if we were looking at real life situation here, you know, I spent 3 months in Australia. It's a lovely place. If I was a manager and touring the world, if I got an offer, especially if I got offered a job paying me £3,100 a week, you know, I'd probably take it. Where are we? 3.4k. But yeah, because I negotiated. Because, you know, we've lost a tiny bit of reputation from taking the job. But I think this would just be a fun little mini. You know, I don't expect to stay here massively long. So I'm assuming the green bit is some sort of playoffs for the league. We'll have a look at the rules, but I like to be surprised. You know me. And we've got, like, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful shit. I can't even find the rules. It's not gone well, boys. Okay. 10 teams. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Got it. We play each other 3 times. Because that makes logical sense. You have to have a goalkeeper on the bench. What is this madness? I'm out. I'm done. You can register free transfers at any time. Good. Guest players, I don't know what one of them is, do not have to be registered. I'm assuming they're like the sort of, what they called in the MLS, you know, the sort of superstar players, like the Emil Heskys, the Robbie Fowlers of this world. Mature age rookie players. Okay. Only 5 subs. Twats. Okay. Maximum of 5 foreign players. Maximum of 4 foreign players, not including Asian players. So then you can have an Asian on top of that. Maximum of 20 over 20 players. That seems a weird rule. Minimum of 2 goalkeepers. Maximum squad salary of £29.5, except designated players. That's what I was thinking, designated players. Okay. So what's a guest player? Because that seems to be a different thing now. Maximum of 2 designated players in the squad. Minimum of 1 mature age rookie player in the squad. Fuck me. I'm already annoyed. We haven't even kicked off. Our body just won't do any transfers. Just stick with what we got, lads. Players can be registered between blah, blah, blah. Where are we? 8th of January. It's April. Okay. When's the next transfer window? 30th of July. Okay. We've got 3 months. Okay. Squad selection day must release. Players released after this date will still count towards a salary cap to the sum of their release fee. 29.5 grand is wage cap, right? Designated players, guest players, and mature age rookies do not count towards this. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, game. If a player agrees a mutual termination in his contract, the termination fee will still count towards the cap. Clubs can spend up to a collective $2,300 per week across any number of players that have 5 or more consecutive seasons of service to the club. A portion of a loyalty player contract value is excluded from the salary cap based on the progressive scale from 25% to 50%. Clubs can spend up to a collective $1,700 per week on 3 homegrown players. Australian players register 300. Terms and conditions apply. Okay. Good. Teams 3rd to 6th qualify for the elimination final. Top 2 teams qualify for the semi-final. So it's like a playoff system again to win the league, which I still detest. 3 teams qualify for the Champions League. 1 team qualifies for the playoffs for the Champions League. Okay. Places are allocated by top team from the A-League, winner of the A-League Grand Final, league position. Okay, we'll worry about that when it comes to it. Okay. Clear as fucking mud, my friends. Transfer window is 8th of Jan, yeah. Wage rules, minimum wage for full-time players 20 years older, 400, okay. Transfer fee player without current permit. Transfer for player without current permit. Players with good potential. Transfer for players with current permit. Players with good potential. What? 70% contract renewal, 70% of perverse teams. Okay. Not got a fucking clue, lads. I'm just going to play until someone tells me I've broken the rules. Welcome to Brisbane Roar, my friend. By the way, we've got £5.5 million to spend. Right? Huh? It says we're spending 107 grand on wages per week. I thought the rules stated we could only spend 27,000 pounds. Maybe it's because of the designated playery stuff. This is our big player, boys. His name is Sei Suzuki. He's a 23-year-old Japanese player. He's not even the best player in the squad. Okay, and then the other guy, Tom Juric, is an Australian. Okay. He's 33. Okay. Let's have a look at this dude. Okay, I can live with that. 2 strikers. Classic. What's this one? Oh, it's a mature age rookie. He's 22. It's not much. How's that mature? Okay. This guy's homegrown. Good. This guy's transfer listed. I'm going to remove him from the transfer list because I'm scared. We've got some youth players in here as well to sort of bit of filler. Oh my God, what have I done? We got a youth team, and we've got Dylan Waddell, Sid Waddell's son, for you darts fans. He is ginger. In Australia, Jesus, doesn't he melt? Okay. And we got under 18s. This guy looks pretty damn decent, actually. Right. Tommaso, get in the senior squad, son. All right? Okay. We'll do the meeting and shit later. Oh, my God, look how many people we've got loaned out. Interesting. Is anybody good that's loaned out? No, they're all pretty turd. They're really, really kind of average. Okay. We're like the Man City of Australia. Finances, 8 million in the bank. Oh, quick. While we're here. Start a coaching course, please. Yes. Whatever else happens, boys. Coaching course in the bag. So we can still qualify for this playoff things. We've got 2 games to do it. We've got 2 games to turn the pretty bad form around, which I quite like. We haven't won a game in 6. So, we've got Champions League. We've got Anuk Gang next. I want to cry. Right. I'm so glad we did this. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be up. Warning you all now, this is going to be an absolute shit show. You can, if you want, describe to me the exact rules and how they work, but I'll probably ignore it and fondle along in the blind. Just, I meant fumble, but I've said fondle, so I'm going with it. Who knows? All right. Who's our top scorer? Probably that Suzuki. He motors, doesn't he? Okay. He's got also one of the shittest ratings in the team. So that's good. Recent form. That's where the letdown's been. He stopped getting the goals, and they've stopped winning. Right. Have we got a single player I've ever heard of? So how many designated players can we have? We've got two. Isn't it right? Registration. Number of... So we've got 2. What's the max? Why doesn't it say... Can it not have the totals next to where it says it? But we can't change anything at the moment anyway. We're not in a transfer window. We're a couple of months away. So there's no point worrying about that yet. Right? Oh, God, look at... Yeah, I read that. I don't care. We've got a coaching course, boys. Right. There we go, my friends. So next episode is going to be a crucial one, my friends, because we've got to try and win the league. But we need to kind of win the next 2 games. And we got Champions League stuff straight in at the deep end. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little episode. Please leave a like if you did. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome. If you're Australian, I apologise in advance for any bad accents, casual racism, cultural appropriation, just not knowing how the fucking league works, that sort of stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.